Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a special marine warning for coastal and outer waters from Manasquan Inlet to Cape May, New Jersey, until 6:15 a.m. At 5:21 a.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 23 nautical miles northwest of Beach Haven to near Seal City, moving east at 35 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to 40 knots. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Atlantic City, Little Egg Reef, Atlantic City Reef, Ship Bottom, Great Egg Inlet, Barnegat Light Reef, Garden State South Reef, Harvey Cedars, Fork River, Great Egg Reef, Ocean City Reef, Beach Haven, The Lump, Barnegat Light, North Beach Haven, Garden State North Reef, Little Egg Inlet, Bowie GE, Brigantine and Sea Isle City. New York has issued a special marine warning for New York Harbor until 6:15 a.m. At 5:34 a.m., a strong thunderstorm was located near Cliffwood Beach, moving northeast at 50 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to 40 knots. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Sandy Hook Bay, the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, Raritan Bay, Upper New York Harbor and Lower New York Harbor. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusty winds and high waves are expected. Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Ocean County, Monmouth County, until 6:15 a.m. At 5:38 a.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Lakewood, or 9 miles north of Toms River, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to roofs, siding, trees, and power lines is possible. Locations impacted include Toms River, Long Branch, Asbury Park, Lakewood, Jackson, Howell, Marlboro, Manalapan, Tinton Falls, Holmdel, Red Bank, Manasquan, Highlands, Point Pleasant Beach, Lakehurst, Farmingdale, Maniloking, Allenwood, East Freehold and West Freehold. This includes the following highways: Interstate 195 in New Jersey between mile markers 19 and 34. Garden State Parkway between mile markers 81 and 113. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Flood warning in effect until 6:45 a.m. this morning. What flooding caused by excessive rainfall is expected? Where portions of northeast New Jersey and southeast New York, including the following counties: in northeast New Jersey, Bergen; in southeast New York, Rockland and Westchester. When? Until 6:45 a.m. Impacts: flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations is imminent or occurring. Details: at 5:22 a.m., Doppler radar indicated heavy rain due to thunderstorms. Flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly in the warned area. Between 0.5 and 1 inch of rain has fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 0.5 to 1 inch are possible in the warned area. Some locations that will experience flooding include New City, Monsey, Nanuet, Suffern, Tappan, Pearl River, Orangeburg, Pomona, Upper Nyack, Spring Valley, River Vale, Valley Cottage, Park Ridge, Ehrmont, Congers, Upper Saddle River, Chestnut Ridge, Montvale, Hillcrest, and New Square. http://www.weather.gov/safety/flood turnaround. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Flood warning. Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a special marine warning for coastal waters from Sandy Hook to Little Egg Inlet, New Jersey, out 20 nautical miles. Outer waters from Sandy Hook to Manasquan Inlet, New Jersey, out 20 to 40 nautical miles until 6:45 a.m. At 5:41 a.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Union Beach to Ocean Gate, moving northeast at 40 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to 40 knots. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Ocean Gate, Seagirt Reef, Leonardo, Atlantic Highlands, Monmouth Beach, Seabright, Axel Carlson Reef, Silverton, Fairhaven, La Valette, Shark River Reef, Point Pleasant Beach, Belmar, Seaside Park, Manasquan Inlet, Pine Beach and Sandy Hook Reef. The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a special marine warning for Sandy Hook, New Jersey to Fire Island Inlet, New York, out 40 nautical miles, Fire Island Inlet to Morges Inlet, New York, out 20 nautical miles, the Long Island South Shore Bays, until 6:45 a.m. At 5:56 a.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Rockaway Inlet to near Seagirt Reef to near Barnegat Light Reef, moving northeast at 50 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to 40 knots. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Strong thunderstorms will be near Jamaica Bay and Rockaway Inlet around 6 a.m. Island Park, Barnum Island, entrance to New York Harbor and Middle Bay around 6:10 a.m. East Bay, Jones Inlet and Jones Beach around 6:15 a.m. South Oyster Bay around 6:20 a.m. Fire Island Inlet around 6:40 a.m. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusty winds and high waves are expected. Flood advisory. The National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a special marine warning for coastal and outer waters from Sandy Hook to Little Egg Inlet, New Jersey, until 7 a.m. At 6:13 a.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 7 nautical miles south of Shark River Reef to 19 nautical miles southeast of Garden State South Reef, moving east at 45 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to 40 knots. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. The strong thunderstorms will remain over mainly open waters. In Upton, New York has issued a special marine warning for Sandy Hook, New Jersey to Morges Inlet, New York, out 40 nautical miles, Morges Inlet to Montauk Point, New York, out 20 nautical miles, the Long Island South Shore Bays, until 7:30 a.m. At 6:41 a.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Fire Island Inlet to 14 nautical miles south of Great South Bay to 7 nautical miles south of Buoy 44025 to 30 nautical miles east of Garden State North Reef, moving northeast at 45 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to 40 knots. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Strong thunderstorms will be near Fire Island Inlet around 6:45 a.m. Buoy 44025 around 6:50 a.m. Great South Bay around 7 a.m. Morges Inlet around 7:15 a.m. Morges Bay around 7:20 a.m. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusty winds and high waves are expected. Frequent lightning is occurring with these storms. If caught on the open water, stay below deck if possible, and keep away from ungrounded metal objects.